name's Pete, and I'm from Encinitas Fire. Today we're talking about fire extinguisher safety. And what I want to do is talk to you guys about using a fire extinguisher. Everybody hopefully has one of these at home. If you don't, you need to get one, and then put it somewhere where you can find it in the event of an emergency. Under your sink, next to one of your cabinets, but know where it is during the case of an emergency. And one of the first things you want to do is when you get a fire extinguisher, if you look at it, we have a rating system. Like this fire extinguisher, for example, is rated Class A, B, and C. Class A is trash, wood, paper, ordinary combustibles. Class B, gas, greases, flammable liquids. And Class C, electrical fires. When you grab a fire extinguisher, one of the things you want to do is make sure that it's charged. We have a pressure gauge on here. So before an emergency, always make sure your fire extinguisher is properly charged. If it says recharged, go ahead and purchase a new one. Make sure that the gauge, in fact, does say it's pressurized as charged. I have a nozzle here, and I have a locking key which locks it out so I don't accidentally discharge the fire extinguisher. In the event of an emergency, what you want to be able to do is obviously first call 911 if you feel the need to, and the next thing you want to do is grab your fire extinguisher and then proceed to where the fire is and making sure that you remove all of your family and friends and any occupants out of the house. And then from there we'll go ahead into the next part, which is actually discharging the fire extinguisher. Next thing I want to talk about is actually being able to utilize the fire extinguisher and putting out a fire. One of the mnemonics that we use is pass, which is basically pulling the pin, aiming at the base of the fire, gently squeezing the handle of the fire extinguisher and sweeping. Remember, we've already called 911. If we haven't done so, call 911. We've had anyone that's in the house leave the house, family and friends, so they're out of the house. At this point, we're going to go ahead and if the fire is still small enough and it looks like it's contained, if it's out of control and it's starting to involve other parts of the room or furniture, at that point, it's time for you to get it out of the house. We don't want anyone else to risk your own safety. Hold the pin, go ahead and aim it at the base of the fire, 8 to 10 feet back, gently squeezing the handle in a sweeping motion. And squeezing until the fire is completely out. Don't ever turn your back on the fire. Make sure that the fire is completely out. Always making sure that I have a point of egress, basically an exit for us to be able to get out while we're using the fire extinguisher. In case I run out of the fire extinguisher and there's still active fire, I need to be able to get out of that room as quickly as possible and wait until firefighters get there.